Hey, church family. Sorry about that. Earlier video, I was in the middle of talking to you, and Grovetown's power went out. It was just like poof, gone. So we got power back, and everyone. I hope everyone is okay. Uh, we have some uh, tornado watches and flooding watches and all that glorious stuff. But like I said before, it's I suppose it's our fasting and prayer. We prayed up a storm. Terrible joke, I know. But coming back to just the earlier video that I wanted to share for our fasting encouragement, and again, apologies to all the international people. We are trying our best. uh, Nature is not working with us, and nor is time. But just a few quick insights to today's encouragement for your fasting journey for the 21 days is a lot of times people will say, I feel called to this, I know God's in it, and they get into it, and then all of a sudden they don't feel well, they need to eat, they need to stop, and they say, what's the point of continuing? I've already failed. It's the exact same as your spiritual life. Just because you messed up one time doesn't disqualify you from being a believer, doesn't disqualify you from being a child. My kids don't do right all the time. They don't walk in a perfect little line. I mean, I wish they did, but that's unrealistic. And God, He allocates in our walk for the times where we miss it. So, just a couple of scriptures to share with you. Proverbs 24 verse 16 says, for a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked shall fall by calamity. Righteous people fall. We miss the mark. And even if you don't really miss a mark or fall when you um, have to eat or break the fast for your health. No, it just means, okay, I try again. Consistency. The fast isn't about the length. It's not about, it's about where your heart is. Is your heart in it to please God, to give God a sacrifice? And He wants you to use wisdom, but He also doesn't want you to stop when it gets tough and when you have to reset. You keep going, don't give up when you have a setback. Don't give up when there's a problem. Don't give up. Um, 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, therefore, my beloved brethren, be steadfast, always abounding in the work of the Lord, for as much as you know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord. Know that you're not doing this in vain. All right. You're not fasting in vain. Be steadfast. If you had to stop for a few days, then pick it back up. And if you have to do it in 2-day intervals, fast 2 days, don't fast 2 days, whatever you have to do, be steadfast. Change it up, but be consistent in the pursuit of the Lord. Be persistent and consistent in your sacrifice and your offering to the Lord. Even when there's a setback, don't stop. Galatians 6 and 9, we know it very well in our house. Let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we will reap if we faint not. Remember, you will reap the benefits if you don't give up. Keep on pushing on. Keep on keeping on. Do what you got to do for your health. Do what you got to do to reset, but keep on keeping on. And then one more scripture I really feel that I want to share is Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for He is faithful that promised. Look, if God said, go to it, go through it, do it, your faith is going to go to a next level. Your life is going to change. You're going to break through on the other side. Fasting is not to move God, but it moves us closer to Him. And when we're closer to Him, we tend to break through. When we get closer to the presence, we get closer to the power, and the power brings us to a place of breakthrough. Don't give up. Hold fast to the profession of your faith. Hold fast to the prophetic word that you have, like Paul said to Timothy. Make a warfare with the word inside, the prophetic words you have received. War with them, war with the promises, war with the prayer, but don't give up for a single moment just because of a setback. But I broke my fast. It doesn't matter. Then you pick it up again. And you keep doing it for the 21 days in whatever intervals you can, but never give up, never back down just because you had a setback. In life, you will always have setbacks, but we don't give up. We don't back down. We fall, we get up, and we keep on keeping on. So just some things I wanted to share with you to encourage you, to keep you uplifted. I hope everyone in our area, is safe. The storm seems to be over now. Things seem to be settling. I pray. During the storm, I was praying. I said, no damages to properties. Please let us know if you're doing well. If anything happened, let us know if you need help. We're here for you. Keep on fasting. Those who are fasting, keep it up. Those who are doing alternative methods of fasting, keep it up. Keep in contact with your fasting partners. Keep sending them encouragements. Hear how they're doing. Pray for them. Pray for your family. Pray for your church family, and pray for your church. Some prayer requests that I do want to send out there. Pray for an increase this year. Pray for an increase in our church, in our capacity, in our financial capacity, so that we can go further, we can do more. We've got goals, we've got visions that we want to do, and we need God to break through. One of the things that we want to really do is we want to invest in our people, and in due season, we want to take trips, ministry trips, different places and different countries, and we're going to need some resources to do that, and you are going to be the ministers, not me. I'm training you guys to be ministers. There are people within our church that have calling into ministry, and there are people that can minister. Everyone in our church can minister. We need you. And we need you to go out into the world. We need to go out into our areas. We need to make an impact in this area firstly, and an impact in the world internationally. I always say this. I say to people getting into ministry, I say the best place to see how ministry is done is outside of your country. We don't go, normally I don't take preachers first time to go minister in another country. I take them to go see ministry in another country, outside of their comfort zone, outside of their known, and watch their eyes light up as they see God work in other places in different ways through different cultures. It's amazing. And I'd love those opportunities for our Words of Life family. I'd love to see you guys go with me one day to my homeland, South Africa, and just see how God moves so differently there than what he does to America. Take you to Europe and see how he works differently in Europe. How different cultures react differently to the word, and because America is not the world. So this year Words of Life wants to expand, but not the building. Yes, we love a new building, and God will give it to us in due time, but Words of Life, the people, I'd love to see us expand. I'd love to see us take more ministry trips. Love to see us do more ministry in the city. I'd love to see us minister to the homeless and to the hungry. So this year we want to expand. We want to expand our reach. So just pray on those things for the church house, and keep up the good work in the fasting. We love you guys. Please let us know if any of you need any prayer. And I trust everyone is safe from the storm. God bless you guys. Have a great one. Tomorrow is church, so we'll do the encouragement from service. I might do an earlier one for the international church. So we might do 2, we might not. We'll see how the day goes. But God bless you. Love you guys. Please, if you need us, contact us. God bless you.